Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a tutorial and a first impressions. So if you'd like to see that, then please keep on watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. I upload a video every single day of the week and I don't want you to miss any. So let's go and get started. So this week's tutorial is obviously on this really kind of neutral, pretty shimmery look, and it is using, most of the products are using the Sweet and Shimmer 5 for 5 products from Ulta. So I did use the blush duo, the eyeshadow quad, the brow duo, and the lip crayon. So yeah, some of these things were a hit, some of them were a miss. So let's go ahead and get started into this tutorial. Make sure you watch till the end because you'll see my full review and first impressions. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Powder, and I'm just gonna go in with my usual Positions Formula Butter Bronzer as a transition shade. This is semi-matte. It's just a really, really beautiful transition shade. Really, really pretty, smooth, beautiful color. Hope everyone's week is going well so far. Got a lot of snow last week. It's getting super cold. I'm never ever ever ready for the weather change. It happens, but I'm never ready for it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be going in with the Sweet and Shimmer eyeshadow, and this does not have a shade quad or anything on it, but it is a really, really beautiful quad. Really, really pretty, very neutral. So I've used this shade right here, and it does have, they do have like a glitter overspray on them, so just be aware of that. So I'm going to go in with the little sponge tip applicator that it came with, and I'm going to go in with this really pretty kind of nudie shade. It's kind of like a taupey. They are really, really pigmented, and they are really shimmery. I definitely do recommend either doing your foundation after your eyeshadow or putting a lot of powder underneath your eye so that we can sweep it away, because you know, I love a nice affordable shadow. I mean, but you can see how just crumbly that is when you go into it, so it's just, there's a lot of fallout. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying this to my lid. So I do think that they are really cute and stuff for like little stocking stuffers. You know, I mean, 5 for 5 at Ulta is definitely not a bad deal. I mean, you definitely can get, you know, really affordable makeup other places, but it's really, really pretty. Okay, but it just does a nice little wash of color. It's shimmery, it's neutral, it's just very, you know, if you're just like a very simple, pretty look, then this is definitely it. And then I'm just going to be using my blending eye brush, and there's one matte in this palette, and I have not, or this little quad, I've not tried it yet. It's very soft, seems pigmented enough. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and dip my little e.l.f. brush into it. Not a ton of fallout. It's good, it's not very crumbly like the shimmers are. I'm just going to be building up that outer crease a little bit, outer corner. I'd definitely be getting more into neutrals and stuff. Before I didn't really like them. I liked like really bright colors and stuff, but I actually really do like, you know, neutrals and like the beiges and browns and stuff like that, so it's pretty. And then I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of that original taupey brown that we used on the lid, just to kind of blend those two shades. Dark matte and then taupey color, just to get it nice and blended. Okay, and then I always do my brows before I do my foundation. So I also have the Sweet and Shimmer Brow Duo, and this is in brown. There's a tint side, a really basic brow pencil, okay. A little waxy, a little hard, and then there is a highlight side. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this in my brows. I actually haven't tried it in my brows yet, so I'm gonna give this a go. I don't know exactly how it's gonna turn out, but you know, that's what's fun about makeup, is you can just try certain things, okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and get sometimes I do like a dry brow pencil because it will stay better. Really not bad. It's a little dark. I only saw 2 colors, this and then like a black. So I didn't get much choice of, you know, obviously I couldn't use the black for my brows. That it's overly warm or overly cool, which is nice. It's just kind of a neutral. Gently gonna feather in the front part just for a little bit of definition, but I don't want it to be too stark. Little bold, little dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if this spoolie, we can blend this out. Honestly, I don't think it's bad. I mean, that brow product, and this is with the Brow Duo. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and go in with that beigey highlight shade. It's kind of dry. I don't know how it's going to blend out, but we will give it a go. Honestly, I'm just going to use my finger. I just don't think a brush is, you know, this stuff is too dry. Just really don't see a brush being able to blend this. Just going to go ahead and get back into that eye brush and blend it out a little bit more. Grab a little bit more of that Physicians Formula bronzer just to. Okay, well, I have one more of the, is it the Sweet and Shimmer? Yeah, one more Sweet and Shimmer product to try. So I'm gonna hurry up and finish the other eye, do the other eyebrow, and put on some base makeup, and I will be. Okay, so I finished up my foundation, concealer, powder. I did a little bit of bronzing and contouring. And so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up underneath my eye. I'm just going to go back in with that taupey shade that we did on the lid, and I'm just going to use the other side of the sponge tip applicator, and I'm just going to go ahead and smudge it underneath my lash line just for a little bit of definition. I don't want anything too crazy. So did any of you guys do the Sephora VIB sale or any Cyber Monday or Black Friday shopping? I was super good. I did not. It was hard, but I didn't want to do that, so. Okay, so now that the eye's, you know, very, very neutral, I think it's really pretty though still. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with the Sweet and Shimmer blush. Once again, it does not have a shade name or anything like that, but it does come with a little brush. These are totally useless in my opinion, but really, really pretty, kind of like really, really pretty shades. I I definitely think this shade right here kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up just a regular blush brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just tap into it a little bit. So it does have some shimmer to it, so you could decide not to use a highlighter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. Yeah, it's very shimmery. So if you do not like a shimmery blush, you would not like this one, but I do think it gave a nice little kiss of color to the skin. It looks really natural. Was a tiny bit of fallout, but not bad. I mean, nothing too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that lighter pink shade and my small tapered brush by e.l.f. and I'm just gonna try using that as a little bit of a highlighter. So, picks up on the brush really, really nice. It's not too powdery. It's really pretty. Doesn't seem to be exaggerating the texture of my skin. It's really, really pretty though. So I definitely think the lighter pink shade is more of a blush topper, this shade right here, but they're both really, really pretty. I'm gonna use, so as you can see, that's that light pink, and that's kind of like that NARS Orgasm. Really, really beautiful shades. Really, really pretty. Okay. So I'm gonna finish up my inner corner of my eye, and I'm just gonna be going in with that lightest shade in the quad. This one is kind of powdery. Hopefully it kind of melts into the skin though. It's not too bad. Pretty. Okay, so the last Sweet and Shimmer products that I picked up, they were 5 for $5, is the Sweet and Shimmer Lip Crayon, and this one is in Pink Frost. Really pretty, really pigmented. And then this one is in Mary Berry. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Pink Frost. I did leave some of the wrapping on it because it had the name on it. I didn't want to, but it is kind of like you can screw it up and down, and it kind of, that's how you raise the product. So let's give this a go. Slides on the mouth really, really easily. It's waxy, but not overly waxy. It feels like it's gonna stay on the lips for a long while. I like how it's almost like a satin matte. Turned out really, really nice. I was just trying to take off that plastic, and it just totally came out of the tube. So, try to put it back in very gently. But that's an okay amount of product. Back in fine. Yeah, it screws up and down. Packaging's cheap, but you know what? I don't really care about if it's cheap packaging as long as the product works well. And yeah, I really, really like the lip crayon. Really, really beautiful. I love the eyeshadow, and I really like the blush duo. The only product I did not like was the eyebrow duo. I'm gonna try to get in here really, really close so you can see. But it's just left kind of like, it actually crumbled. Like I've never actually had like a brow pencil flake off. It was weird. But so love the duo, love the blush duo. I really like the lip crayons, really nice. And I really like the eyeshadow quad. I think it is really nice. I definitely think it is a hit. So yeah, I would definitely recommend, you know, going to your local Ulta and picking up some of these products. Like I said, the brow duo, not my favorite, but everything else turned out really good. I like it a lot. But you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share this video. Always out there to help people find good, inexpensive products, and the Sweet and Shimmer 5 for 5 at Ulta right now is awesome. I really like most of the products I picked up. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going and picking them up. You guys can also follow me on my other social media. My Twitter and Facebook is @BudgetGlamBabe, and my Instagram is @KMadMakeup. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Have a great one, guys.